It's loading now, and now it'll go back off, so we'll see if it goes. But we got a lot of stuff. And for this abbreviated time, we'll just have to go through it a lot quicker than we normally would. First thing I want to say is I'm so sick of being censored by the not Periscope. Periscope's great. Periscope,
cyber police.
Periscope has never, ever, 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 ever censored me.
Ever?
Ever.
Ever.
And that's, to me, a very good thing, because it seems that we are censored at other places. Hey, there we are. And it seems that, let's see if we can make this a little better than that. There we go. We're a little better, closer, and you can see my beautiful guitar in the background that you got me, I think, didn't you?
The clock, yes.
Yeah. Of course, the batteries died about 12 years ago.
Yeah, and you got mad at me for getting that for you.
Anyway, yeah, I'm so tired of, like, this week I got censored 3 times by YouTube, and 2 times by
WWE.
Well, no, 1 time by WWE, 2 times on Facebook. 1 time was WWE. The other one, it was I got censored by. Do you remember that stupid song by Pantera I played?
Yeah.
They censored me for that.
Really?
Yeah. So I think I got them to agree to let us alone because, we provide a service to people like them. Anyway.
Yeah, it's called free advertising.
Yeah, that too. So anyway, the reason we're late is Trish rebooted my system. And when she rebooted my system, there was a USB device that wiped out all my settings, and I couldn't figure out why all my settings disappeared. And that's why an hour and a half later, I got my settings back.
I'm sorry, I was trying to be helpful.
Oh, it wasn't necessarily all your fault. It's about half your fault, and the other half is the computer's fault. So
it's only half.
Yeah. So, all right. Now, if I can figure out where to put my notes, we can get started. I just don't know where they're at.
On your OneDrive that's almost full.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find it. Nope, that's not it. That's Adobe. That's not going to do it. All right. Let's see here. All right, we'll try doing it this way. I thought I put it on my taskbar, but I don't see it. So let's just type the word 1. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever see.
Yeah, we won't go there.
2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since number 1. And let's hope my notes are here. Okay, good, they are. All right. I'm having real fun because our website is down due to little criminals out there destroying our website. So, I can't update my website. I can update
Facebook.
Facebook, yes. And why is it that this doesn't seem like everything is here? There's the movie review. Okay, that's right. All right. So let's go through these things real quick. Let's talk about last week. You said number 1 was going to be Skyscraper.
Oops.
I said number 1 was going to be Hotel Transylvania.
Oops.
But, I only took that because you took the other one, so you gave it to me. Thank you.
I know. You owe me.
I said it was going to be 60 million. You said 65. It said it's 45, so I won that too. And then Skyscraper, it did a disappointing 25 million.
Yeah.
I said it was going to do 40 million. You said it was going to be 70 million, so I won all around. And then the big 2, or the big 3, I mean, I said I said it was going to be Hotel Transylvania, Skyscraper, and Ant-Man. What was it?
Those 3, but...
Oh, I had 1 out of 3 in the right order, but I had all 3 right. You said it was going to be Skyscraper, and Ant-Man, and Jurassic Park. Oops.
Yep. Well, okay, I had to let you win 1.
What do you mean 1? I won a lot.
Well, I'm saying 1 week,
Oh, okay.
I'm being generous here.
Well, you can make it up this week, because this is a good week.
How many movies? 1?
No.
Oh, good.
I know you might win this one because I'm going to be biased. All right, we got 3.
You?
got one, two. We got three this week, and actually, I'm interested in seeing this first one. It's called Unfriended. Now, the reason is the part one of Unfriended was pretty creepy. It was all one camera situation. It was all set basically. So what it was is the first one was about this bunch of friends that would cam back and forth.
Okay.
You know, they do group cams and they'd, just how you doing? Everybody would be like into that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about somebody they shunned, and that person ended up killing some of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't shun anybody. Anyway, that was the first one. And it was kind of creepy, but it was a one camera angle. They just followed around with the one camera. And this is probably going to be the same way, which means low production. They didn't have a whole lot of money in for it. And it's going to be in 1,500 theaters. So that tells you something. It's not a lot of theaters, but it should be a good horror movie.
Well, we can watch that where it's not so scary.
How's that?
Facebook.
Oh, okay. Well, it's basically all based around Facebook. It's kind of funny. So that's the first one that well, wait a minute. Hold on here. Okay. That's the first one, and it should be the first one was pretty good, but it was kind of weird. But this isn't. I expect to be just as weird because it's unfriended dark web. Mm-hmm. So, I think it'll be interesting. So we'll have to. That's not the first one I want to see, but I do want to see it, and it should be pretty interesting. So, wait a minute, which one of these is this?
Yeah, that'll be one you'll probably watch by yourself.
Probably. All right.
Watch it at home, save the money.
Yeah.
Yo! Hey, buddy, how you doing? It is game night. Ow! Are you ready for this? I got a new laptop. Actually new. There's a cyber cafe that I've been working at, and this...
So here they use all, as you see, they use all the things you would see in a room. And that's the way Skype looks.
I found this folder, it was hidden. And it automatically connects you to this thing.
And that's the dark web.
What's dark web?
Part of the internet where no one can track you.
It's all about drugs, illegal IDs, even assassination for hire.
What about that subtitles?
I'm assuming that this is a Russian.
Videos on it, right? Check this out.
So this is all stuff. Whoops. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
I really think you should stop.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a mouse come out of there.
I think that is real.
Guys, that's what they're trading.
Trade what?
All those videos.
We have to do something. We have to do it now.
Who's that?
He's the big bad guy. You have my laptop.
I have my laptop.
And it's from Blumhouse, and they have a lot of good stuff, a lot of good horror stuff.
Wait, guys, hold up. Where's Lex?
But that's Lex's building. You guys. Is that Lex?
Okay, so now I know what my limit is.
The ones who buy the videos, the ones who pick the girls.
What the hell? They've all been watching.
Oh my god. That's my mom. No! If they found Lex, can't they find the rest of us too?
They've had control this whole time. Please, leave us alone! Get out of there right now!
I can hear you. Are you still
Kelly,
there?
I can't see you.
Yeah, that does not look like fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Just gotta enjoy it.
Yeah, nope. I've reached my limit.
Well, like I said, that's not for everyone, and I like the last one. I thought it was a pretty cool. movie.
The horror genre is home to a lot of
So I think it'll be good. And again, it won't be the best one of the three, but it will be, for a cheap movie. And I guess I got to look to see what. Well, wait a minute, I can check. I think they said what budget they had. Nope, they don't say it. But like I said, Blumhouse does a lot of good stuff, and I like their movies. And sometimes I think the WWE works with them sometimes. So, not this time. But I don't like the WWE right now because they were a pain in my butt. So, if they just be a little nicer to me and not say, hey, you're out there making money off of me. After all the things I've done, if you start to look at their roster and thought of how many people actually have been on this show.
Exactly.
There are a lot. So.
They stole your talent.
Yeah. No, I don't have any talent. So. Anyway, all right, so that's the first one. Now here's the one you're going to love.
Yay.
The stupid one.
What?
I just don't even think that this is of any interest whatsoever to me.
So I go watch this one while you watch the other one.
Yeah, okay, that may work. I'd do that. Because then I could go see the one I like to see, and you could go see that.
But if you watch that other one at home, well, yeah, okay, whatever.
All right. Let's see. All right, here we go.
See, that thing over there confuses me. There's too many buttons.
Well, you don't need all the buttons. You only really need... That's why that thing I'm buying might be good for you, because you get to assign the buttons.
Yay!
So...
And I can push buttons.
Yeah, you're good at that. Anyway, Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
Mamma Mia.
See if I can make this work.
Again. Mama.
It's not working. What is going on? Oh, wait, here we go. Come on, something worked today. Oh, I turned it off. Oh, hey, that's a commercial. That's why I turned it off. Anyway, it says here, get the backstory of the ABBA-based 2008 hit starring Meryl Streep, Amanda Seyfried, and Pierce Brosnan. 2008? I'm confused.
I have a dream, a song to sing.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm pregnant, but I don't know how to do this by myself.
Your mother is the bravest person we ever met.
Look at my baby.
Let me tell you how she did it. All on her own.
Now, I mean, there may be a plot here. I refuse to see any more movies where everybody's dancing together in sync. I just think that that's wrong.
Life is short. The world is wide.
By the way, don't get me wrong. If you ask me if I liked ABBA, I'd say absolutely not. But I like ABBA. So.
I want to make some memories.
This dress might look very pretty on...
You really don't know me at all, do you?
And if I don't stop every few seconds, that means that ABBA will start suing me too, because they'll hear the music for more than 30 seconds or whatever, and then they'll say, we want you to remove this. And aren't they going on tour or something next year or something?
I think so.
No, that's right. It's a virtual tour. They're not going on tour to actually show their fans that they care.
So their backdrop's going to be different.
They're going to do holograms, probably.
Stay here together.
The gem and the holograms can get them for gimmick infringement.
Stay here too.
Turns out he's engaged. I hate it when they do that.
I hate it.
I was cheated by you.
I have such a horrible accent. I'm not good at any accents.
And I think you know
Redneck.
I don't know. You got that down.
Look at me now.
My brother's a redneck.
Will I ever learn?
I couldn't believe how many ABBA songs I actually do like. And it's sad.
I don't know how.
And these three people here.
It reminds me of that show, My Two Dads, except in this case, it's My Three Dads.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what they're doing here.
But I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Come on, girl!
And the worst part of this music is it sticks with me.
I can hear
I've never felt closer to my mom. She wasn't scared because she had me.
So, okay, is her mother dead?
No.
Okay, she's acting like she's dead.
No. It's just, in this part of the movie, it looks like she's repeating some of the same steps that her mother went through at that age. Don't even say it.
Sound familiar?
Got the baby, okay?
I just told Bill.
Yeah, and I told Harry. I told many, many people.
Whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again.
Laura says there is not one damn thing wrong with liking ABBA, Michael.
I never heard of ABBA, Michael. They're probably pretty good then.
ABBA, Michael.
Yeah, that's what you said.
You know, the group ABBA, and she's talking to you?
I don't think so.
Started.
Grandma, you weren't invited.
That's the best kind of party, little girl.
So this is probably going to be what I'm guessing that this is going to be your number one out of the three.
Of course.
So that is what I feel anyway, and I'm rarely wrong. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. How's that go? Wait, how's that go? Which one do I want? This one. There we go. Anyway, it should be pretty good. I just think that it's... Now I gotta start it again. Doggone it. Forgot to... Oh, I didn't have to do that. I could have done this. All right. And Laura can see how we've changed the show a little bit. I don't know if that's the first time she's seen it on video. But, okay, there we go. All right, so...
Well, Laura agrees with you that that the mother could be dead because the girl says, I can't do this alone.
Yeah.
Well,
that's why I thought it, because that's the way it seemed.
But the way I took it was the baby's father, the baby daddy, he split.
It could be.
I'll have to watch it and tell you.
Yeah, because I don't really plan on going to see it. There's certain things in my life I don't really need to do, and that would be one of them.
Laura says she likes it. It's been a while.
Yeah, thank you. And it's definitely coming a little different than the original plan, but...
It's hard to believe. 15 years.
Yeah. Well, if we get this all together, we'll be on Roku TV as soon as we can. Well, they got hacked too, so as soon as that all comes together, and we'll hopefully get there. And if not, tough. We'll just keep doing our thing. Mm-hmm. So, all right, now that's the second one, and this is the one I want to see most of all. This one is gonna rock.
They're going to war with me.
Oh, I guess I should switch it over.
First time to Turkey? No. Long time ago. Different life. Now you come back? Yes. I'm looking for something. You can find whatever you wish in Turkey. How about a man who kidnapped a little girl from her American mother?
Would not be looking for such a man. It would be dangerous for you.
Men like him would think that.
Robert, I'm your only friend.
It's great. You're helping all these random people and everything. Stay off the radar. Something happened to one of ours. So I'm obligated to look into it.
Thought you were retired.
Oh, I am. Just like your dad.
Yeah. What's the matter?
They knew what floor she was on. They're tying up loose ends. Exactly. She partnered for 7 years, Mac. It's a mistake to go to war with him.
It's go time.
They're going to war with me.
It's go time.
Whoever did this have off-chart skill sets. They're with the agency. Family.
Is he Star Trek? Very good. Call 911.
Go time.
I love this. The first one you have to watch the first one. It's kind of cool.
They killed my friend. So I'm going to kill each and every one of them. And the only disappointment is that I only get to do it once.
See you carrying all those books around?
You saw Death Wish? It's like this.
Okay.
And
It's
probably...
got my other guy in it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know who your other guy is, but...
Denzel Washington, of course.
He's not, oh, I don't think he's your guy.
Yeah, he is.
I'm a high-level paid government assassin.
He hasn't been in a movie for a while. We haven't seen a Denzel Washington movie since... Last time I remember he was that drunken pilot. But I probably saw another one since then, but that one's the one that I remember. So that's the three we got. You know, I really think that without a doubt, there are going to be three good ones. And I'm not really sure, but I think I know which order you're going to put them in.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
he was in Unstoppable.
Was that after?
That was in 2010.
Yeah, but what was the last one that he saw? The last one he did? Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
I saw Fences, and I saw The Magnificent Seven. I saw the Equalizer, the first one. I saw Two Guns. I saw Fight. I don't know if I saw that one.
See, I haven't seen it since Unstoppable.
The Unstoppable one was a pretty good one.
I love that one because part of it was filmed in Center County.
I'm sorry. Can't always be a winner.
Hey!
What?
I have to admit, Center County's not all that bad.
Yeah. Some of the people are.
Well, I'll agree with you on that, but some of us just got smart and left.
Yeah, probably. All right. So that's the three.
Okay, so what order am I going to put these in?
Mamma Mia first. Now that you said that Denzel thing, I may change my mind, but how about I tell you what I did and you can...
Okay.
I did Equalizer, Mamma Mia, and then I did the Unfriended. Now, one thing I do want to say is Equalizer opens in 3,000 theaters. Mamma Mia is 3,200 theaters, and the other one was 1,500. So that's what you need to know.
Okay.
All right. Which one do you go first?
Mamma Mia.
I told you. And, you know, the thing is, that one, I think 200 theaters is probably not going to make, if it was equal, they could say be the same theaters, and whatever one wins is going to win by a landslide. Well, no, maybe not. I think they'll be pretty tight. Okay, so let's see. You're going with Mamma Mia first, so.
Right.
So we'll go T1, and your total?
40 million.
40 million. You know, that may not be too far off because I said it was 25 million. All right, number two?
Equalizer 2.
Okay. And?
30 million.
Wait a minute, what happened Oh, there we are. 30 million. I said... That's what I said, 30 million. But I said that was going to be number one. And then the last one.
That other one.
Unfriended.
Yeah.
Is T3.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that?
1 million.
1 million. All right. Well,
yeah, I just don't think it's going to do well at all.
I put my usual 18 million for third. Well, I usually put that for second. But all right, so that's the three. Now let's look at the big three. The big three from last week we talked about was I said the hotel one, the skyscraper, and Ant. I keep wanting to say Anteater. Ant-Man, and you said skyscraper, Ant-Man, and Jurassic Park. What would you want to pick for this week? I already picked mine.
Okay, I have mine written here somewhere. Let's go with Mamma Mia.
Okay, hold on. Mamma Mia. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I put Mamma Mia on there. Okay, 1. All right.
Equalizer 2.
Equalizer 2. Okay.
And Hotel Transylvania.
Hotel Transylvania 3. Okay, well, I picked... My 3 was... Hotel Transylvania was 1. Equalizer was 2. And Mamma Mia's 3. You know, when I think about it, when I think back, I think maybe I'm way off base on that one. But
you can say the word, Mike, wrong.
Well, I'm holding my reservations until next week, and then I'll say whether I am or am not. So.
Correct.
All right, so that's that. Okay, that's all we do with that page. So we'll just move on to the next page.
Well, why don't we talk about what you're doing Sunday?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't we talk about it, I guess? I don't want to talk about myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, this will be my return to wrestling.
One show only.
I didn't say that.
Ooh, you mean there's a chance?
Yeah, we'll find out. See how I feel.
Sweet. Because I really miss it.
Well, my body can't hold up to every weekend.
Well, yeah, that's understandable, you know. All those groupies that you have following you.
No, I would do it if I was in pain just to be with groupies. Ring rats. Oh yeah, we didn't talk.
What are you looking at me when you say that?
I didn't look at you. Anyway, so in Cortland,
New York.
New York, ECPW.
Yes.
ECPW. I'm making my return to Cortland, New York, and ECPW for the I don't know what they called it. Anything?
Glenn Post Memorial Show.
All right. And Glenn was a big fan. He liked wrestling more than anything, and I can understand that.
He liked the real wrestling, not the play acting,
and he liked coming there and seeing all his favorites, and I happen to have been one of his favorites.
The poor guy.
Yeah, you know, it takes all kinds. And
yes, it's the Glenn Post Memorial Show. It's at the Cortland County Junior Fairgrounds. At 4292 Fairgrounds Road in Cortland, New York. The doors open at 3 because they're going to have a small ceremony honoring Glenn, and bell time's at 4.
Okay. It's going to be interesting. I haven't seen a lot of those guys in a long time.
And some of these I don't even know.
Well.
Like I know Sean Carr and the Prince, whatever his name is, because I can never say it. And I don't want to say Prince Albert because I know that's not it either.
Akhenaton?
Something like that.
Looks like Akhenaton.
And then, of course, you've got Rob Cook and Little Daddy C.
Right.
I know Luke Babcock. I know his name. I can't say it. You know, I mean, there's some good ones. Chill's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. And there's Rotmar, and there's
Big Aaron Nasty,
Big
yep.
Papa Chill.
Mm-hmm.
Gino.
But see, like Jack Trades and Mike DiOrio, I don't know him. I don't know them.
You don't have to know everybody. I mean, I haven't been in the ring since 2012.
Yeah.
So a lot of those people have changed since I've been there too. And a lot of those are probably students of theirs.
And that could be the one match that I know is going to happen that I'm actually looking forward to, besides Sean Clark's, of course, is the one between Ash Aubrey and Keith Simmer. It's going to be a street fight.
Oh.
I think.
Well, that sounds fun. Anyway, we'll tell you.
There'll be pictures, don't worry.
Yeah, I got to get the other pictures done first. It's just I didn't have a card reader, and I've got a card reader now, and I just got to get around to doing it. Between my car problems and all that, who knows? Maybe by then I'll have a new car.
That could be. Hey, that'd be fun to take to New York.
Be a lot cheaper than taking a Jeep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust the Jeep right now because it's acting weird. Anyway, so that, and we also went to see a movie that was very unique. It was a wrestling movie called 350 Days. And actually, I have a trailer for it. Did you know there was a trailer for it?
Yes, I did.
Well, why didn't you give me the trailer?
Because that's your job.
All right. Well, we'll play a little bit of it. And I found it very, very interesting. I was trying to figure out whose hand that was, too. Did you know who it was?
Uh-huh.
You knew who that was before they showed us?
Yeah, because if you listen to the voice.
350 days.
Oh, that's right. You don't listen.
A lot of loneliness. You have no home life whatsoever. Piper and me riding down the road, doing 8 balls of cocaine. I'm sure it broke up marriages.
How many guys in the wrestling business have a family left when they're done? Most of them lose it.
I couldn't have children. I couldn't put them on a turnbuckle while mommy worked.
I think she could have done that.
Yeah, I think so.
And there's a lot of people in this movie that are dead. So, and that, I don't know how long it took them to put this movie together, but they've lost a lot of people. There was probably 10, 12 people in there.
But it's funny because you and I, while this is going on, we're sitting, by ourselves. There's hardly anybody else around us, and we're going, he was on the show, he was on the show, he's gone.
I would say 90% of the people on that.
You know why? Because I love it so much. It's in my heart.
When you're famous, you don't have to go look for trouble. Trouble comes knocking on your door.
I hit the bars.
I'm sure you don't know him.
No.
I do know him because Jackie Fargo was, or was that Don Fargo?
That was Don in the movie.
Okay. Yeah. Well, his brother and him were really famous.
A bunch of wrestlers doing cocaine. We really got to know each other.
I would take a lot of downers, and
that one is one of the rare ones that we had.
I did have problems with the downers.
I'm embarrassed.
You know what? I should play their each promo as we come across them. Play the promo that came with them.
But I was not a faithful husband from the first day. So,
there's a lot of people that don't know this, but J.J. Dillon was a pretty big guy at one time. He wasn't just a manager. He was a big name. And so it's kind of funny to see him in that light because, even while I knew of him, I never realized how big he was as far as a name. Oh, by the way, let's see, who was on Superstar? Let's see here. Here you go.
Okay, Superstar Billy Graham here for TrashTalkingRadio.com. Please tune in, get alert, be alert, get all the info from the man himself, the Trash Talker, brother. But you're not going to get no trash from the Trash Man. He tells you like it is, and he is the man of the hour, the radio hour, and all the radio power. And this is Superstar Billy Graham telling you to please stay tuned and don't lose this man.
It really sucks because I was on YouTube searching for Trash Talking Radio, and I found a Talking Trash Radio.
Oh. Gimmick infringement.
Guess what? He's a wrestling show.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
In this case, it's infringement gimmick.
Yeah.
I lived a double life.
I needed it. It was like, I'm not getting the love I needed home.
would I do? Oh my God, I'm afraid to say I would do it again.
I wouldn't change a thing.
No regrets. I loved everything I did. I actually wish I could do it all over again.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you know, to make some big money in wrestling, you had to wrestle every night of the week, $30 every day. So you had to wrestle 6 and 7 times every week just to earn your money.
350 days on the road with wrestlers, a living hell.
Think about that. Think about that. They made $30 a day, 7 days a week.
Wow, I bring home more than that.
And they did it for the love.
Yeah. But every time I see that Ox Baker, I still think of Wolfie.
Whenever I see Wolfie, I think of Ox Baker.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't know Ox Baker. Greg Valentine never smiles, so.
Why should he?
You would think he has the name of the most romantic day of the year.
I see. Oh yeah, Stan Hansen was in it too, that's right.
Yeah.
And Dave Yohannan, who we have met over in New Jersey. So that was kind of a cool thing because they basically had a one-night showing, and I don't know what they're going to do with it from there unless they're going to DVD. I'm assuming they're going to DVD. But it was really a cool thing to be able to see all those guys that I've worked with, and I probably have worked with the majority of them, or at least had on the show the majority of them. So it was a really, because they were, majority of them were on this show too, we had a special connection with them, yeah. And there were others that we had on the show that I wish would have been in it, but they are not with us anymore. So that's the way it is sometimes. Anyway, they have, I did find a couple things about it. I'm trying to, this is in the way.
You know, it's kind of neat that we have the connection that we do to that. You know, not many people can say they have personally talked to and know the associate producer, Evan Ginsberg.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. I'm thinking, oh, cool.
But the other guy, the director, Darren Anton or whatever, I met him a long time ago too. I wish I would have been together a little more and I would have had him on the show, but I don't have our phone system up and running because I'm redoing the studio for the video stuff. So as soon as I get this video stuff up, I couldn't believe I had this much trouble getting the sound going, and that would be making it a pretty weird show without the sound. Anyway,
we could just say we're doing the lip sync challenge for the radio show.
Mad. I was so mad because I was trying to get this thing to work. And anyway, there is a Twitter that they have. The Twitter is 350 Days the Movie, and so you could, you know, join their Twitter. So, but it's really good. I mean, the guys, some of the guys looked really good. I mean, Billy Graham looked pretty good. However, people like Paul Orndorff looked really bad.
I was like, who?
Yeah, Paul Orndorff. I have a promo here of Paul Orndorff. Let's see, where is it? I ran across all these promos that I thought I lost for good, and I'm real happy because I have them back. But Ted DiBiase.
Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man. And if you want to get your money's worth, then you need to be with Trash Talking Radio and Mike Trash every Tuesday from 7 to 10 at trashtalkingradio.com. Tough guy.
Now, see, he was nice. He didn't talk bad about you. He was very pleasant. And then you go and do that video on him where you just trash the living daylights out of him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I think you're just taking drugs.
Yeah, prescribed by a doctor, of course.
I forget who I was looking for.
Paul Orndorff.
Oh, Orndorff. I saw him. I thought I put him on this list. I made a whole new list of promos and stuff.
And now you can't find the one you're looking for.
Yeah, I got to figure out a better way. Maybe put them in alphabetical order or something. Oh, here it is.
You know, thanks, Mike, for having me on your show, the Trash Talking Radio. And every Tuesday night from 7 to 10, I'll be here anytime you ask me. Just call me up. I'll be here for you. And you are listening to Mr. Wonderful.
I should give him a call. I wonder if he would talk to me again. I mean, I can't remember how long ago that was, but that was a long, long time ago. So it's just kind of neat when you get this kind of thing. Also, there was the Superstar Billy Graham thing was just really good. There it is, Darren Antola. I met him a long time ago. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting him to do my TV show.
The wrestling fan, you know.
Oh, Tito Santana.
Or they hated you, you know, if the fan loved you, they couldn't do enough for you. You know, they want to buy your meal, they want to buy your drink. I think it was one of the main reasons that, you know, whenever I stepped into the ring, I wanted to give back. I wanted to satisfy their reason for coming out and watching me wrestle.
I tell you what, I treated fans with respect and they loved me back. Whether I was a heel or a babyface, it didn't matter.
I learned right from the get-go with my parents that was to appreciate every single fan that you got.
You know, the thing is, with him, that being Bret Hart, they showed some pictures and stuff of him when he was young, and it just, I never even would have imagined, it just was really cool. I never would have imagined him being that person. And he was talking about when he was young, he wasn't sure he wanted to get into wrestling. And his brother, Bruce and Smith, were going to Puerto Rico. And Bruce backed out at the last second. And the tickets were B Hart. And so he just took the ticket and went so his dad didn't waste the money on it. And that was kind of cool.
Everyone. You know, I think that's one of the reasons I've had longevity in wrestling is that I always treated my fans with a lot of respect.
They wanted to kill me.
I know what that's like when they want to kill you, but not to the extent that these guys do. Now, if you remember when we had Bobby Heenan on, he talked about being shot at.
Right.
Well,
trying to get to my car, and they always knew I was in a Cadillac or something, and it was, you know, you were in fear for your life sometimes.
The New Jersey crowd.
And here's the thing about Slick. He looked so different.
Oh, yeah.
Always great in the Boston Garden. It was dangerous at the Boston Garden.
The fans were believers in that era. They believed the doggone thing was real. And they were some of the fans were very violent.
I look back on it and I'm saying, well, you put up a lot of you know what, but you know.
But you know that the thing is, back when I was a kid, there were people that would run into the ring from the audience, and they get their butts kicked. It was amazing, but you know, those I was as a kid thought, wow, I can't believe they do that. But then being in the business for a while, there were a couple people that wanted to run in and kill me too.
Oh, yeah.
There was actually one in up in New York too.
Yeah, they were trying to get in the ring.
Yeah, that scared me. You know, it does happen, and you know, you just gotta roll with the punches. Like, oh well, don't want to say punches because they probably would have punched if he had gotten to me. And that guy was what was his name? It was Chainsaw. Yeah, and he looked like he could kill somebody. So, but anyway, I just wanted to mention that, and I don't know what they're going to do with it if they're going to, you know, have it as a.
They probably will go to DVD.
Yeah, I would hope. I would hope they do something with it.
I was looking for that picture of Tito and I can't find it.
Well, where are we looking?
On Facebook.
On your Facebook?
I looked on yours too, and couldn't find it there.
Oh, I don't know. All right, time to go. Time to go to move on, because we don't have a lot of time. So I'm going to roll this out as fast as we can. There was an article that came out that really is kind of freaky. It says Osama bin Laden planned to kidnap Whitney Houston.
What?
Yeah, kind of weird. It's not what anybody would expect, but yeah, they and 3 other things you didn't know about the late singer. So I just thought that would be a nice, interesting thing. I'm not a big Whitney Houston fan, but I certainly recognize her importance in music and stuff. But according to this, Kevin McDonald's new documentary Whitney, which is out already, I think, contains some major revelations about the late singer's life and career. So, let's see. Let's back this up. I didn't mean to shoot it here. Oh yeah, I gotta push this.
Like a lot of artists, Whitney probably felt a bit trapped towards the end of her life. That, you know, I'll Always Love You became her signature song.
That was about me, by the way.
The best-selling song of all
She was
time,
singing.
and I think, like
Yeah, I
any
don't think
star, she's
so.
also grateful to the song and felt that it's great to have that one thing that everybody in the world knows. I mean, literally everybody in the world. Saddam Hussein used the song as the soundtrack to his last supposedly democratic election in Iraq before the invasion. This is another bit that we cut out, actually, of that story, which is that Osama bin Laden loved that song and loved Whitney, and he talked about sending a hit team to kill Bobby Brown. And
Now, why didn't he do that? That scumbag. He could have saved her life, because who knows? What are you looking at?
I'm looking for that picture
Is
of
that
Tina.
yours?
Yes, this is
I
mine.
need to get on there and take some pictures. I didn't know you had some of the pictures I wanted.
Yeah, you just have to know where to look.
You don't have the snake picture, though. Is that the snake picture? Is that a snake on my...
I believe it is.
Oh, I hated that snake. Oh.
That one might
Wait,
not be.
that doesn't
No.
look like a snake.
No.
That looks like cages on the floor, too.
Hold on. I'm sure
No,
I
you don't
that
have to show me that. I'm over it. Although we should probably put that on the screen and, and have you show the pictures. I am going to make a... oh, well, anyway, we'll play this a little more.
and was going to kidnap Whitney and take her to Sudan, where I think he was living at the time. So that goes some way to showing the impact that song had. I think Bobby Brown is still in denial about what went on in his marriage to Whitney. He's also been blamed an awful lot, and somewhat unfairly, for her demise. Bobby was the bad boy. It's not really true. Whitney was the one taking drugs. Whitney was the one who was leading the wild life. And Bobby may have been a little bit, but Bobby was a lightweight. People may not like Bobby, but I don't think you can blame him for the fact that Whitney fell in love with him. And
I can blame him. He kept her away from me. Anyway, and so on and so forth. So check out that movie. You know, it's out now, and it's probably in independent theaters, or it may not be. It may be, if it's not in the independents, you'll see it on the bigger theaters that play independent films. So, in the interest of wanting to get through some of this stuff, do you know who Sacha Baron Cohen is?
I've heard the name, yes.
Okay. Do you know who Borat is?
No.
That's Sacha Baron Cohen.
Okay.
And he is known for doing some outrageous things. And some of the people don't know that it's not real. Well, he got a show that he recorded and got some politicians on the show, and they didn't know who he was.
Oh, gee.
Well, no, that's good. That's what he wanted.
Okay.
So he's got a new name, and basically he is manipulating them into sounding like jerks. So let me play this clip, because I'm really anxious to see it. I haven't seen the clip yet, but it could be funny. I'm hoping it will be funny. So here you go.
Hands.
Oh, now CBS has blocked us. I'd like to know what I played of CBS's. It was probably one of the movies. It makes me sad. These people. I just don't understand. It's so sad. I just don't understand why. I mean, I'm giving them publicity, and I'm not charging them for it or anything. I don't know.
Right.
It has to be a video that or it has to be probably the movies. But who knows? It may be this. It may be part of the Showtime people. I don't know. So now I'm going to have to explain why I did this. That's stupid. You know, free enterprise.
I know.
Something like that. Anyway, let's see here. I'll skip that. Brittany played over the weekend, except she had a major wardrobe malfunction.
Oops.
Yeah.
And you, of course, would have noticed that.
Well, look what she wears, and tell me that most people wouldn't notice that.
Oh, I wouldn't notice it.
You wouldn't notice that?
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I would.
Yeah, 'cause you're a guy.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Anytime.
But, yeah, it sucks. Because she, I mean, if you remember back in the early 2000s, they started doing all kinds of regulations on DJs and talk show hosts and stuff like that the minute they had that other wardrobe problem back in the early 2000s. And then it was a witch hunt that everybody was on to try to get people, in trouble. All right, here's another interesting thing. There was a Bruce Willis roast.
Oh.
And it's going to be on an upcoming show, upcoming Comedy Central. But the big surprise was Demi Moore. She ended up coming in and roasting him. But it had a lot of the same people. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the roast master, and if you remember, he was in a movie with him not that long ago. Ed Norton, Sybil Shepherd, Jeff Ross, Martha Stewart, Dennis Rodman, Kevin Pollak. So a couple people like that were in this too. So in the next couple, well, let's see what this is. Bruce Willis, I heard, ended the show playing music. Let's see if it.
Oh, don't! You'll get censored.
Yeah. Well, that was short and sweet. All right. Anyway, move on to the next thing. Oops, what did I hit wrong? Well, let's see here. Did something wrong. All right, how do I get rid of that? I must have done the overlay. Wait, oh no. Now I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll be good.
Okay, so this is that. And I was trying to do this. All right, there we go. Too many hats.
Yes. And you expect me to pick that up? Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't do the majority of the talking.
Oh, that's true.
I'm trying to talk and walk at the same time.
I'm only here to make you look better.
Oh, well. All right. Let's see. We did that. All right. So now we're on to some of the mainstream stuff. And I guess I can get rid of this. Oops. Okay. Little by little, I'm getting rid of the things. Okay. Oh, I didn't put... What? I didn't do it? Guess I didn't put the main show together. Let me see. Well, there we go. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see here. It says, pretty girl, plane, slams passenger for sharing false viral plane bay story to Twitter without consent. So, and then an unidentified woman dubbed Pretty Plane Girl on Twitter has broken her silence on the Plane Bay story, slamming two of her fellow Alaskan Airlines passengers for photographing her and inventing a false narrative of supposed romantic connection with a seatmate. The woman further claims from the now viral tale has led to much harassment both online and in the real world. I did not ask for and do not seek attention. Plain Bay is not a romance. It's a digital age cautionary tale about privacy, identity, ethics, and consent. So I guess they created something out of nothing. They created a viral video of these two people, creating, taking a picture of them and making their own narrative of what's going on, and it wasn't going on. So they created a story out of nothing.
Isn't that supposed to be, like, funny?
Well, it depends how it's, I mean, face it, if you're, let's say, for instance, you're sitting in a seat next to somebody you never met, and you guys chalk up a conversation, and someone takes a picture of you and posts it online saying, looks like they're getting lucky or whatever. Sometimes,
yeah, okay.
I mean, it just doesn't all work out. So, I don't know. I just think that a lot of times people try to create garbage, and that's what it was. All right. Kris Jenner addresses Kim Kardashian's sex tape and cheating on late husband Rob Kardashian. Kris Jenner is opening up like never before. 62-year-old reality star sat down in an interview for Fox News and opened up about cheating on her late husband Robert Kardashian and daughter Kim Kardashian with her infamous sex tape. Why would that even be a story? At this point,
I can tell you in one word why.
Okay.
Kardashian.
Yeah, but I mean, Kim Kardashian had that sex tape like 10 years ago. I don't know how long ago, but quite a while ago.
The word Kardashian, people, that's all I have to say. It's Kardashian. It's a way to keep their name out there.
I guess. I think it's stupid. I don't know anything about them.
Why, your name's all over the place. Every time I go somewhere, I see trash.
Yeah. Well, I worked for it. They never worked for anything in their life. They basically are internet sensations, and they know how to sensationalize whatever they're into, but I don't know. I just think it's weird. But people eat it up, and so, yeah. It's like, let's give them something to talk about, except let's give them some old stuff to talk about. Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, see, I know I did this. I did this story. I wonder where the other stories got to. I mean, I don't have much time tonight because we lost a lot of time on the sound not working. I had 3 Elon Musk stories. Wonder why it didn't update. This didn't update.
I don't know.
That sucks.
Maybe because you ran out of room.
I didn't, though, because I just took all the stuff I had, and I eliminated it all. So I do have room. It just doesn't remember. It sucks. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to the... Anyway, so last week those kids got out of the cave, all of them.
Yes.
One person died. It was... it
was one of the divers.
One of the divers, yeah. So anyway, Elon Musk can stick his submarine where it hurts, says the diver in the Thai cave. Some people are ungrateful. I mean, he didn't have to do that. He could have just ignored the situation, but he said he'd designed something to get them out. And the divers got obnoxious because they got him out before and said he can stick it where
right,
where it hurts. Well, Elon Musk came back and said, I forget the exact wording because it's.
I mean, he at least tried to come up with something.
That's right. Yes, and I think it's really rude that he was kind of portrayed as a bad guy here. But what he said was not necessarily a nice thing because I don't know if you heard what he said.
No.
He said that the diver that said that all was basically
full of
a pedo.
Oh, geez.
So now the guy is suing Elon Musk for calling a pedo.
A pedicure? A pedocure.
Yeah, pedo something. But that's funny. But so Elon Musk is in trouble again. Girl, okay, I wish I had all these stories that I put on the other drive. Because it's not, oh boy, now I'll get ABC mad at me.
You're getting everybody mad at you tonight.
Yeah, why not? Something to do. Except I don't know why the sound isn't playing. Ah, that's why. Okay, so we'll kill the sound
Well,
here.
maybe that's good that they can't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's still not working. What's going on? All right. Well, that's weird.
Well, maybe because you were censored too many times.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's really strange that the audio isn't working on that. Well, anyway, it says, girl with a 3D hand, bringing awareness to a rare disease with every throw. So she has, basically, she lost one of her hands, and she had a 3D hand manufactured. So she is only, I think only...
She looks like she's like 7, 8, maybe.
Well, doggone it. I guess I can't tell you because we don't have audio on this. I don't know why the audio's not working. It's kind of weird. The audio should be working.
Physical therapy,
there we
learning
go.
how to write her name.
Here we go.
Already a natural
let's get it back here.
person of the week. The young girl who is suddenly the MVP no matter which baseball stadium she shows up in.
We send it down to the field for our ceremonial first pitch featuring Haley Dawson.
Haley Dawson, 8 years old, from Henderson, Nevada. On the pitcher's mound at Fenway Park.
Okay, Haley, let's see it strike.
Haley pitches just a bit outside, but it didn't matter because she had accomplished something that had everyone cheering. She's setting out to be the first person ever to throw out the first pitch at all 30 Major League Baseball stadiums across the country, and with good reason. There was last week's Mets game.
I mean, that's an accomplishment for anybody.
Yes.
And let alone a girl who only has one hand. So that's kind of cool. So that's awesome.
Yankee Stadium.
A special moment about to happen. Haley Dawson, that's Haley right there, was born with Poland syndrome.
A rare disease, born without a right pectoral muscle, and she was missing 3 fingers on her right hand. She and her family began working with the engineering team at UNLV, taking a mold of Haley's hand, using a 3D printer to make a robotic hand. Physical therapy, learning how to write her name. Already a natural on the field, now learning how to throw a ball. And then coming up with a home run of an idea with her family. Dad Greg, Mom Young, Big Brother Zach, setting out for every stadium in America.
Hi, David. This is Haley Dawson.
A message to everyone at home.
I want people to...
So what do you think? I mean, that's pretty interesting how you make it out of a 3D printer. I have a 3D printer upstairs. It basically it prints in circles or like, let's say for instance, it's making wait a minute. So let's say for instance it's making this hand. It would start on the ground up and it would draw in the hand, and as it goes up it draws the rest of the whole the whole thing. And it's a really cool thing because it's like plastic. Well, they have different types. They have actually metallic stuff, and it's a plastic-like thing that she would be getting for her new hand.
To know that if I can do it, you can do it.
Right over the plate, and hopefully right into the record books, with a custom 3D printed hand for every team.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
we choose Haley Dawson.
Oh, that's really cool. She's getting a new hand for every team.
Cool.
So she gets their logo on her hand. That's very cool.
Cheap way to get a tattoo.
I mean, you think about it. This girl, never had the opportunity of having a hand.
Right.
And it's a way that she actually could grow up to be somewhat normal in that stance.
Yes.
Whereas she would be any other way would kind of like be feeling different from everybody else. So, let me see which one. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, there's some of the other stuff. That's still not all of it. I don't know where all this stuff is. You know, it's gonna update after we're done.
Of course.
This is a weird one. So, Michael Jackson, according to his doctor, was chemically castrated by his late dad.
Oh.
Well, that's how he was able to sing so high. So it's, you know, it's one of them things that I've always wondered how he had, you know, that high of a voice. Because, you know, certainly most men have a low voice or a lower voice. But according to Dr. Conway, I believe that was his name, that is, let me get you here. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Hopefully this has sound. Okay, let's turn this down, and let's bring this back to, all right. Explosive claims, Dr. Conrad Murray blasts Joe Jackson. Following the death of Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, has reportedly made explosive claims about the father-son relationship. In a video obtained by the blast, Murray, who was convicted of involuntary manslaughter, I would think that would be the next word, for administering an overdose of propofol to the King of Pop. Obviously, he's the King of Propofol. In June 2009, called Joe one of the worst fathers to his children in history. The cruelty expressed by Michael that he had experienced at the hand of his father. The fact that he was chemically castrated to maintain his high-pitched voice is beyond words.
Okay, wait a minute.
What?
If that's the case, then how could he have 3 children?
That's a good question, and I don't know the answer to that, other than they're probably not his.
Ugh.
This is not the first time Murray has made such a claim. In his 2016 book, This Is It, The Secret Lives of Dr. Conrad Murray and Michael Jackson. Conrad accused Joe of forcing Michael to get hormone injections at the age of 12 to cure his acne and prevent his voice from changing. I would believe that, I think, because that's reversible.
Right.
I hope Joe Jackson finds his redemption in hell. That's strong words. So, now Yahoo's going to give me crap.
Of course.
What are you doing?
Standing up.
Why are you standing up?
Oh, because I'm starting to cramp up a little bit.
Oh, that's more than I need to know. What time is it? I can't even...
8 till.
Oh, okay. I was going to say my monitor shut down, so I can't read it.
No, but your clock's right there in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Always forget it's there. All right, let's see here. So that's what they say happened. All right, the next one. Here's a weird one. Brawl between 40 people breaks out at water park.
Water park.
Water park.
Water park. You sound like you're from New York. A water park.
I will be on Sunday over alleged use of racial slurs. So, hey, you know, there's racial slurs everywhere. All right.
Rachel can't help what her last name is.
What did I do? Where's my...
It's not how you'd imagine your family gathering at the Wave Country. An all-out brawl between 2 families, one white, one black.
They tried to gang me, so I just tried to defend myself. Next time I was on the ground, kicked and punched.
Tyrone Holt's hand and eye socket are broken. Doctors are implanting a metal plate in his face Monday.
Okay, I've got a problem with the
All-Out
volume.
Holt says Whiteman yelled racial slurs at his family and beat them up.
I was scared. I was in pain. I wanted the police to press charges. For some reason, they didn't.
Well, they didn't because police tell me there's no clear way to identify who was the victim and who was the instigator. The White family involved says they were the ones racially insulted and defended themselves.
I want to know what's going on here. Anyway, it was at a park. That's a shame. Old man. Oh, well, that's sad. Old man from Pawn Stars cuts son out of his will.
Ooh.
Oh, that's sad. Said Richard Harrison may have loved his sons equally, but will not be paying them all. Old man Harrison of Pawn Stars fame put his son Rick, who also appears on the show, in charge of his estate, but cut his son Christopher out of his will completely. Well, who else would you? I mean, I would do that too. Christopher doesn't pay as much attention to him. The Blast reported Harrison originally named his wife Joanne Harrison and 3 children, Rick, Christopher, and Joseph, as beneficiaries, but he amended it in 2017 to exclude Christopher. I would like to express my love and affection for Christopher. The will reads, however, for purposes of this will, I've intentionally and full knowledge failed to provide for him in this issue.
Wow.
That's pretty rough. Well, I mean, I can't say that I'm shocked by it, but you know, that's pretty rough. If you you know, if your dad, well, I mean, my dad didn't cut me out of his will. He didn't have anything to give. So, that's where it is. I wondered where it went. So that was kind of funny that, you know, he got cut out of the will. I mean, it's probably not funny from his perspective, but, you know, that happens. I got cut out of my dad's will, too. Mainly because he didn't have anything. So, which isn't really cut out of the will. Just sounds better. All right, let's see here. I guess there's no place I can send that to Twitter and all that. Kind of sucks. All right. So I'll just not send that. Okay.
Well, can you block Yahoo? Because according to that.
Oh, I don't care. They can be in it. Oh boy, they're gonna send me notifications. That means during the show, if I see a good one, I can pop it up.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't know.
On the right. I know who's on the left. Michael Houghton.
Somebody with Triple WA.
Yeah.
You know that they're not going to have Zerns anymore.
I never went there.
I was there for a couple of shows, and yeah, they're closing it down.
Well, that's because I never performed there.
Well, I thought you did.
No.
Huh?
Never.
Then the times I went to watch shows.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
in that particular place. I don't even know where Zerns is.
Gilbertsville.
Okay. I don't even know where Gilbertsville is.
Pennsylvania.
I don't even know where Pennsylvania is.
Then you got problems there, buddy.
Huh? Never said I didn't. All right, let's see. I got to find a good one to end on.
What about that one I sent you that you said you already knew about?
Which one?
Miss Universe?
Oh. Yeah, we could do that one. That would be all right. Let me find it here real quick. I forgot about that one. As everything... all right, now we got to wait for my Facebook to come up. As nothing is working as it's supposed to. There we go. All right, there you are. Now I got to wait for you to come up. Let's see.
I think I sent it to you as a text.
Really?
The picture,
I thought
yeah.
you sent me the picture. That's a dog. Where is it? Come on. Now everything is slowing down. Yeah, why not? Why not act up weird? I want to get this together. Look, I can't move it. I'm stuck. I can't move.
Well, that's weird.
No, it's today. Today is like everything I wanted it to do was all I wanted to do was give me answers. All right, come on. I can't do anything.
Wow.
I don't know why. I'm just struggling here. It's such a pain because nothing wants to work. Today has been probably the weirdest show so far because we
Well,
couldn't get it
like we
working.
saw in the movie, just reboot.
That's what the original problem was somebody reboot it.
Somebody was just trying to be helpful, I'm sure.
I'll tell you a story.
Oh, no.
There are certain things like bands. Bands will go to set up for their, and they'll leave their equipment on the whole time they're there. In other words, they'll go there, set it up, do a sound check. Then when they go to the back and and they'll come back and
Right.
everything works. So you set it up once and keep it going. Is this it? Is this what I'm hitting?
No.
Shoot. I can't do anything. I can't.
Wow. No, because I sent you a link
No,
after that.
I'm gonna close it again. I can't even close it. What is going on? What's wrong with Twitter? Or with let me do it this way. Let me load up a new, fresh Facebook. Because maybe it's that particular page.
That could be.
So let's get rid of that. Because that... Okay, so we got this. And this is the...
That one,
okay.
yes.
All right. Which one is it? This one?
Yeah, any of them, really.
Let's do this one.
Even the third one down.
Is that the one you want or what?
It doesn't matter. I mean, they're all the same.
Do any of them talk?
That I don't know.
Oh. All right, let me take a look at this, see what our choices are.
I just saw the headline and that was it.
Well, let's see. We don't want ABC because ABC's already blacklisting us, so we could do NBC.
Okay.
Anyway, here we go. Aiming for Miss Universe and universal transgender rights. I haven't done any articles lately for transgenders just because I haven't had any good ones lately. She's from Madrid. When asked when she first realized that she was a girl, Angela Ponce answered with her own question, and when did you first know you were a boy? After winning Spain's national beauty contest last month, Ms. Ponce will become the first transgender woman to compete in the Miss Universe pageant. But she is also on a mission to challenge traditional concepts of gender and beauty, as well as to break down what she sees as unacceptable barriers. And she says, having a vagina doesn't make you a woman, she said in an interview. Even if many people don't see me as a woman, I clearly belong among them. Ms. Ponce, 27, grew up in the Pilas? What am I saying? Pilas. A town in southern Spain where her father owned a bar that is now managed by her elder brother. Pilas was a conservative place. She said, there was nobody like me. That extended to her school, which she is also set apart, placing her in a group of children needing special care, among some who were dealing with family breakups and or who belonged in a minority Roma community. So I think it's kind of neat. I wouldn't know any different from looking at her.
Right.
She really does look gorgeous, and she deserves to win if she's that good looking. So
it'll be interesting to see.
Is this makeup here?
Yes.
And this is makeup?
Yes.
What in the world are they? How many different colors are you gonna have?
Well, a lot of these girls, when they're competing like that, they wear a lot of heavy makeup so that the people in the back, the way far back, can see.
Well,
it's like they tell you when you're getting ready for a wedding, you want to wear a lot of makeup so that it shows in the pictures.
Wow.
And this, you figure they're doing for television and all that, so they want to wear a lot of heavy makeup.
Well.
But you have to make it look like you're not wearing it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was always told less is more.
Yes.
But if you're saying that on TV, more is
more, but less is more.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I wish her luck. I think it's cool. And
it'll be interesting to see.
If the Girl Scouts, if the girls can join the Boy Scouts, why can't the transgenders win the whole thing? Anyway, all right. I guess we'll wrap this up so I can get this edited, and I'm just going to make one edit. I'm not going to even go crazy with it because there's not enough to split it into 3. So hopefully we won't have this problem next week. And I'd like to get this other
thing.
Yeah, this other audio thing that I promised to evaluate. I was given a task. I have to evaluate this one piece of equipment, and for me to do that, I guess I got to set it up and hope that I don't screw the things up that I have going now, because I'll tell you what, it's hard to get going again. But it makes sense on why it was giving me this hassle. Anyway, until next time. Oh, geez, I'm having problems with stuff layering over. Now we'll try it. Okay. Remember, the most important part, as usual, is, and by the way, I'm waiting for someone to complain about this song. Oh, no. Oh, no. Guess what?
It's not there.
Well, it might be if I was going to say, I hope it's there, because I'm going to be upset if it isn't.
Guess you'll have to sing it.
Here we go. See you later.